Peaceful Heart FarmCast intro episode. Educational, super fun, and all about artisan cheese and more to melt your peaceful heart and toast your peaceful life. Coming to you from the Appalachian Mountains of southwestern Virginia, this is the Peaceful Heart FarmCast.
Hey, this is Scott Hall from Peaceful Heart Farm, and you are listening to the Peaceful Heart FarmCast.
Hello, everybody. It's Melanie Hall here, and I hope you're doing well. I've been gone for a while, but I'm back. Are you ready for the podcast to get going again? I sure am. One change you're going to notice is that going forward, I've rebranded the podcast. The name changed from Village Wisdom Podcast to Peaceful Heart FarmCast. So the website and the artwork and all of the publicity around it is going to change as well, or has changed as well. And if you're a subscriber, you don't need to do anything. I've updated all the links, so you'll still get the podcast automatically in iTunes or Stitcher or Google Play or whatever way that you listen to my podcast. But you will now find the podcast episodes and the show notes with all of the references and so on the website, on the farm website. Now I'd like to tell you why I rebranded and what to expect going forward in the Peaceful Heart FarmCast. You can expect traditional lifestyle education, entertaining anecdotes about history and traditional methods of cooking, but most importantly, cheese, and more cheese. As my longtime followers know, I have quite a few passions. I covered a lot of ground on the Village Wisdom podcast. And of course, I'm passionate. I'm still passionate about philosophy, education, personal responsibility, living a graceful and productive life, all of those things that I have talked about. It's what I've been podcasting and writing about via the Village Wisdom podcast for quite a few years. However, I'm also very passionate about the homestead and making cheese that reflects our local terroir. Handmade artisan cheese, created using traditional methods and techniques. Now, at Peaceful Heart Farm, we've gone through several iterations on what the central business enterprise would be. You don't just move out to the country and homestead. There does have to be some money that's brought in, and we needed a central enterprise where we could live and work and be on the farm 100% all of the time. So first we were going to raise vegetables, and then we were going to raise chickens and sell pastured chickens, and so we tried that. And this is all happening over, I don't know, this particular part, probably over 5 or 6 years. And then we raised sheep, a lot of sheep, and then the Normandy cows came on the scene. They're a dual breed cow that provide both milk and meat, and I wanted them because I personally wanted to make my own cheese, and I wanted to make butter, and I wanted raw milk. But then I immediately fell in love with their beautiful coats and their gentle nature, and I just loved this particular cow. And that's what sparked my interest in making cheese for more than our family. A fire was lighted in me to make cheese for my local community. I wanted to share my love for the cows and the cheese with the whole world. And pieces of the puzzle clicked into place, and we knew that a farmstead creamery is what we wanted to build on the homestead. Now, this is still 5 years ago, maybe 6 years ago, and it's a huge financial investment. And today, we continue to put one foot in front of the other. But living the way that we do makes it all worthwhile. And the lifestyle has all kinds of great upsides. But the business end of small-scale artisan cheese making is very challenging. The business end, it takes time. It takes a lot of time. And as farmers, we don't have employees and managers and investors and board of directors. There's no marketing department. We have to do it all. And there are only so many hours in the day. And when we started way back when, there was a lot to learn. We were swamped with learning how to grow our own food in this region, animal husbandry, breeding, pasture management, meat processing, and up till now, the cheese making and building the creamery. And we were working full-time jobs. And the list just goes on, and the tasks just go on, as do the chores. And like most small farm owners, our marketing efforts have been just about non existent. We left working other jobs outside of our farm 2 years ago, and we are determined we will make our small farm work. And as I said, I'm passionate about making cheese and providing artisan cheese to the local community. I'm passionate about the traditional methods, handmade in small batches. So I've been really busy over the almost probably a year or so that I've been making and testing various cheeses. I've been developing our cheeses that we are going to be unique to our farm. And I've been developing the farm website. I've been preparing to join the farmers market community and getting marketing materials together to present ourselves and on and on and on. And it's just never ending, busy, busy, busy. No time for focus on anything outside of the homestead and making Peaceful Heart Farm and Creamery a viable small business. And I love it. You may recall the number of times I mentioned the farm in the Village Wisdom podcast. The homestead is my greatest passion project, and it needed my full attention. But this is more than just our farm and homestead. It's a place to produce fabulous, nutritious, traditional food. It's a place to offer our knowledge to others via classes and workshops. Did I mention the commercial kitchen that's part of the building project? Oh yeah, not only making the cheese for you, but showing you how to make the cheese and to cook with the cheese. Or heck, just showing you how to cook whatever you want with your own two hands. And now it's time for me to relaunch the podcast with this new focus. You'll hear from me weekly. The content will be focused on giving you the best information I have on cheese, various types of cheese, cheese around the world, how cheese is made, the history of cheese, and cheese making, cooking with cheese. And as a bonus, I'll be offering additional wisdom on traditional cooking methods, cooking from scratch, and preserving your own food to use in your recipes, especially those cheese recipes. So stay tuned, and here's to helping you taste the traditional touch. Thank you so much for listening, and until next time, may God fill your life with grace and peace.